Oh my god, she sleeps so adorably. That's it, we can't play the game. We just can't disturb her. Just...
I'm sorry, folks. This is it.
Although we sleep like a shadow, so it's kind of all...
Kind of hard to see behind the door, too.
Yeah. Boop!
Ah, she woke up.
Alright, now we can actually continue the game by going upstairs and beating up Dupliss, because he is a bitch.
Kind of a jerk.
Yep. Stole our name, stole our identity, stole our party members. Kinda gotta go teach him a lesson. Or
yeah, I'm not
20.
sure where he got off saying he wasn't really doing anything that bad. He was, kinda doing some pretty genuine evil right there.
Woohoo! It's a me!
Yeah, and... they don't seem to understand the situation.
Yeah.
Gonna taste the pain.
Not the pain. I hate tasting the
His
pain.
eyes are all wide.
I know, it's kind of really freaky. My loyal ones. The great Mario.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually. Shut up.
And of course, Vivian was one of the Shadow Sirens, and it's kind of...
Like, kind of, you know, her
kind
job.
of their job to take us out.
Yeah, so... But we are the Super Mario. And
you'll notice
we
Vivian's not helping us.
Yeah, we got no party member for the time being because Vivian is having a moment of crisis. Also, you will notice that Dupliss is being helped out by your party members.
It's pretty much the same fight as before. 40 HP, 4 attack, 0 defense. The second half of the fight, where he had all of your stats.
But he now has your party members, and if you do defeat one party member, you continue to cycle on through the other party members.
So,
I don't know what happens if you, like, manage to beat Yoshi and everything, but usually your best bet, beat up Dupliss and...
40 HP is going to make things a lot easier than taking down all of them.
Yes. And of course, right off the bat, get an attack up ability, attack up curve.
That's going to be helpful.
We're kind of going to need it. Because I'm not using Power Lift yet, because... Thank goodness for that electrifying. Not Goobella, why? I made it kind of rhyme there.
Once again, thank you for that electrify.
I'm not using Power Lift yet, because... It'd be nice, but there's a reason for it.
It'll be more efficient to use later.
Such as right now, when Vivian decides that she doesn't want to be a bad guy anymore and
Oh
work for
man!
us. See, people, this is what happens when you use kindness. That saying, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar? Yeah, that's kind of the purpose of it. When you're a lot nicer to people, you usually get a lot nicer stuff in return. So, stop being a dick and be nicer to people.
Though I'll add, if you're being nice...
Karate chop!
If you're being nice purely for the sake of trying to get something in return...
It's just as bad as just being an asshole.
Yeah, that's still not exactly being nice.
You're not being sincere.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Mentos, the fresh maker. I don't know how I went from that from double mint, but whatever. That's what we're going with right now.
Well, despite that he has taken our... Well, really?
Yeah. And of course, Vivian's attack causes burn damage, which, as anybody knows, burn actually just burns you. doesn't lower your attack, thankfully, because that would be annoying. Wow, he did nothing. That was sad and cute at the same time.
Now, despite that we're fighting even our own team members, this is really the only option we've got left to us.
I'll show you how a real man jumps. Jump, fruit away.
The man, our opponent, is Dupliss, and we know that. So all we can do is keep fighting until everyone figures that crap out.
Man, he's gonna go down like a bitch.
Because you're not Super Mario.
Oh, he actually tried to do the spin jump.
Those 2 defense points are pretty alright.
Wee's gonna win.
Finish him off!
Weasel win. Oh no! This is probably one of the few times you actually see Mario's fainting animation without, you know, losing the game. Oh, so close.
And that was the end of the fight. Your partners don't continue on.
Because that's how it works. Huh? What? Yeah!
Oh man, we're us again!
It's me, Mario.
Quick, punch him in his ribs. Don't let him run, chase him down. Flatten his sorry butt. I'm not through with him!
We get shell winked. It's like hoodwinked, but with shells, despite the fact he's wearing a hoodie.
Technically, yeah, but
But not no more. She's on one of us now.
Oh yeah.
She's like Robin, and then just makes you cry.
I like how they're all, like... I mean, it shows that they are all good people, that, like... Yeah, she was our villain before, but she's on our side now. Alright, whatevs. Bygones be bygones and all that. Heck yeah!
Yeah, Vivian has really joined your party now.
And now I will never not have her in the party.
Probably.
Well, you're the one playing, so you've got the shots, I guess. But,
You'll probably see the majority of her, because why would you pick
Because
somebody...
look at her!
Why would you pick somebody else, honestly?
Look at her!
And now, we really got the Crystal Star.
About friggin' time!
And now we learn the special move, Art Attack. Which, honestly, is pretty awesome. Now it's really... end of chapter.
Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance.
I'ma teach you.
I'm gonna teach you so bad. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars. That leaves a mere 3 more to find.
Mario's a good at math.
And that means his quest to collect all of the crystal stars is more than half over. Technically, it was half over when we got this star the first time.
Yeah.
Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend, Vivian.
Oh yeah, Nugget. Boom!
But what about Beldam and Marilyn? And what became of the doppelganger Dupliss? I hunted him down and murdered his sorry butt, that's what.
I don't care, they were a bunch of bitches. Save all progress up to this point.
Yes. Your progress was saved. We're still not getting the little thing into the next chapter?
Not yet, but we have to see how these two stay here for a while, because they're idiots, because they didn't realize that making fun of their sister would eventually turn her to somebody who actually treats her nice.
Who'da thunk?
I know, right? And there goes Dupliss.
There we go.
And now we get the transition.
Finally, the legit end of chapter. One of them scientist cross nuts.
I forgot this was a 1,000-year door in this game, despite the fact that it's called Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. You don't tend to hear about it a lot.
Yeah. I mean, kind of what we do every time is go back to the door itself, though,
Yeah.
to figure out where the next chapter is, and kind of everything we're doing about collecting these stars is all about opening that door.
That's one thing I always hate about seals, is somehow the power just always weakens. Like, I guess it's imagined... It's possible, because, I mean, a seal can only last for so long, but still.
Yeah, I think it's weakening because, like, after 1,000 years, it's supposed to just bust open again, isn't it?
Not necessarily, but... I kind of like to think people, you know, would prioritize, you know, maybe come back 500 years later and reseal it or something.
Yeah.
You know, put that somewhere in some charter.
Just carve it in the wall next to the door.
Please say these letters every 500 years. Klaatu, Baratu, Nu. That's good enough, right?
No, I don't think it is.
That's good enough. Let's go.
Oh, okay. So very soon.
Oh, dude, it's like a Millennium Puzzle.
Oh.
I don't think he's a nice guy.
He said, and no one can stop me now. And I was so close to making a Queen reference.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time.
Yeah, would you
I'm
say...
having a ball.
Yeah, would you say... No one can stop... Like you said, no one can stop you now. Would you say... They can't stop you now?
I like this part. It's like, and I, Grotus, will build a new world. A perfect ideal world. Yes, and no one named Jolene will stop me. I mean... No, wait, that actually does happen. Quick, find me a green baby. That has the weirdest fucking stand power ever.
Gak, 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 gak. That is a One-Piece laugh right there, man.
I know, really.
That green baby had a pretty... I think
What
that was a
that?
neat one.
What was that? Xeno's Paradox was what it was called?
Yeah, it's Xeno's Paradox.
Every time you technically never reach where you get to because you only have the distance of where you go.
Yeah, it's before looking at it strictly as to get to your destination, you first have to reach the halfway point. Now, before you get to your destination, you have to reach the halfway point between where you were previously and your destination.
And
so,
then
like,
you
the
keep
three
having
quarters.
and having and having until basically you never technically reach your destination.
And so when you think about that, at every moment, the distance you have to travel is constantly having and having and having. The closer you get, the numbers just skyrocket. But at one point, the calculation has to break for you to actually reach your destination. And so that's Xeno's Paradox, is that it says you can never actually reach the destination due to that. And that was Green Baby's stand ability, which was kind of cool, actually.
Never had a name though, sadly.
Yeah. It's probably just called Green Baby.
We'll just call it Tech for now.
Sup?
Well, he said he was conflicted, so... That's kind of not an easy question to answer, which makes it a good question.
Yeah, I guess that's why you're... But what do you mean?
Oh boy, a quiz.
Oh man, a quiz show.
It's always so much fun to have a quiz.
That's kind of spontaneous.
It's almost like this is a running gag throughout the game series.
Just drive over to your house at one point, walk in. Hey, Ogre! Time for a quiz!
Question 1. What the fuck are you doing here?
Well, that's a jerk move.
Well, I mean, it's not the first time she hasn't done a quiz.
I mean, still, like, he's just kind of said outright up until now, hey, by the way, you can do this. And now he says, this time I'll actually stop you. Correct answer is the 1,000-year door opens.
Well, I gathered that much, but I like that your wish is granted by collecting 7 of an item. 1,000 coins appear.
Heck yeah.
1,000-year door opens. Correct. Now the second question. Beep, 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 beep.
Boop, boop, dope.
What is the goal of Grotus, leader of the Exonauts? Well, obviously to conquer the world.
Conquer the world! He wants to become a superhero. That's been it all this time.
He's like Crocodile. He had a good dream, and then he got sidetracked from it. Third question. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door?
Now this here is actually...
Please answer. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door?
Now this here is actually information that has not been revealed to us, but...
The answer is a 1,000-year-old demon's soul.
It's been revealed that a great tragedy happened, and that something was sealed away, and the tragedy went away. So you can only assume whatever was sealed was kinda bad. And if it was a 1,000-year-old demon's soul, that sounds kinda bad.
What does Sir Grotus wish to do with this ancient demon's soul? Cherish it. Hang out with it. Bring the demon back to life. Now the 5th and final question. What is required to seal up the demon again?
The crystal stars.
It's an Erdrick sword and the Master Sword.
A pretty awesome sword, though. Mario gets a sword in this game.
That would have been awesome.
And a gun.
And the ability to use elemental attacks.
He dual wields sword and gun, and he can magic both of them.
But watch out, Mario's automatically weak to light for some reason. He spends way too much time down in the sewers.
I wonder what happens if you get one of those wrong.
I don't know, I guess he says wrong, answer again.
Yeah, wrong, try again.
I've never really gotten anyone wrong, so... Dear Mario, here's a lot of information you need to know.
Yeah, Dear Mario, some serious crap just went down, and...
Here's a lot of information about it. Yeah, you're still weird, but thanks for letting us know about a lot of terrible stuff that may be happening soon.
Yeah, you're weird, but I'm starting to warm up to you a little. Still weird, though.
Nah, I think we're good for now.
Do not touch.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Do not touch.
It says do not donuts. Oh, good lord, what's happening here?
Oh, man.
Not a great
Still got
secret.
the Bowser interlude to deal with. Can you get off your broom and just walk? It's like 4 feet over.
Hey, if you had the ability to fly, you would never walk again.
Yeah, that's a good point. And a deluded old hag.
Later. Huh, what did he just say? Huh? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate. Get it, cheapskate?
I get it.
Whoa,
Oh,
where did he
wait.
go?
Bowser got lost. He got lost while standing still.
Or he realized he had a clown car and doesn't need to buy tickets.
Got tired of waiting around.
Forget that wimpy blimpy. I'll give that one to you, Bowser. That was actually pretty funny. Oh, okay, so that's how he snuck in.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Grandma.
You know, Bowser, you're sort of alright.
He killed her broom.
Lord Bowser, please!
Aw! Now my special dirigible deluxe brown bag Cammy lunch will go to waste.
Well, you can eat it.
I know, but I made plenty for King Bowser. He eats for like 20 people.
Well, eat your portion, then just save the rest. You'll get there eventually.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I should have told him I forgot to fill up the tank. And that I forgot to go get the engine checked out.
I like how there's a warning light in the thing. Look, there's a
There's
warning.
their
Check engine.
Check engine, Mario Tech.